just the military.
So it's no secret that things have been kind of crazy lately. More and more UFO disclosure talk.
The best day to release this stuff was yesterday, and the second best day to release it is right now.
To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs, and the first releases will begin very, very soon.
More scientists going missing.
11th case included among the recent deaths and disappearances.
Amy Eskridge had announced plans to present her groundbreaking work.
We discovered anti-gravity, and it's like the worst thing that ever happened to us in our entire lives.
And more strange sightings in the sky being captured. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at a bunch of really cool clips together. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining. Hit the subscribe button down below, hit the like button, drop a comment, all that stuff helps out, and let's dive in. So first of all, there's a lot of people that have been still spotting meteors across the United States.
For the fourth time in just 1 week, a giant fireball meteor has been spotted in the skies.
And if you guys remember, there were some strange sounds being heard in Savannah, Georgia.
What is going on?
That sounds like an A-10 Warhawk.
Okay.
A lot of people woke up to the rumbles and the booms, and they said they didn't know what it was. Some people said military training, but it sounded like a level of Call of Duty or Battlefield, and this was captured in Texas recently. And while so many people are seeing these strange sightings in the sky and hearing these weird noises, NASA's only confirmed like 1 or 2 of them to be meteors.
NASA says this bright red fireball streaking through the sky, moving at 40,000 miles per hour and seen from at least 10 states, is a rare daylight meteor crashing into Earth.
The rest? Nobody knows. We're kind of left scratching our heads and guessing. And a lot of people feel like something is off about this.
As a soldier who had boots on the ground in a combat zone and witnessed the night sky when things popped off, I am telling you, you all are being lied to about these meteors that are coming into our atmosphere that have now fell over California, over Houston, over Ohio, over Maryland. But oddly enough, the only proof that we have so far of any type of meteor breaking our atmosphere, actual physical proof, is the one that happened in Houston.
And a lot of people argued back and said, well, what about the fragments of the meteors that were found in the houses and stuff? People found pieces of the actual space rock, so it had to be a meteor, right?
This is shrapnel that was found on J.D. Vance's security patrol during the Marines' 250th birthday celebration when munitions were prematurely erupted before the ceremony.
And here's where things get interesting.
Now this is meteorites that people are finding in California, Maryland, Texas, Ohio, Michigan. You get the gist. Here is a picture of them side by side.
Now, I'm not saying what it is, but I'm also not saying what it's not, so I'm gonna leave that to you. But there's also been a lot of weird sightings captured in the sky, like this one that was captured in Florida just a few days ago. So the craziest thing is that if these were just like skydivers with flares or something like that, how do you explain them turning and then going back like straight upwards? These things are flying around on fire, and this was captured in Florida, and I believe this was captured 4/19/2026, so April 19th, 2026. And you could also see a drone or something blinking up there. There's like a red light up top blinking, checking out these objects, whatever they are. So what are we gonna say? Are these meteors as well? Is that what we're gonna go with here or what? But watch this. That is bizarre. You see that shit right there? That's pretty fucking wild. And there's a helicopter or something checking it out. Did you see the helicopter? It was pretty close. I think it was a helicopter. Right there, up at the top. See it? And then this thing just splits up. I mean, it looks like a tight firework, honestly. But nobody seems to say that it was fireworks. Nobody thinks it was fireworks. What do you guys think? And then we've got this crazy sighting which has been captured by multiple people, so I know that this isn't just AI, this is definitely something that people were capturing. Take a look at this. This thing looks super weird.
Y'all want to see a cloaked ship? Yo, that is insane. It's like not moving at all.
So normally one might think that these are just like contrails from an airplane or something, which it possibly may be, but how do you explain the strange shape and pattern that the trails are letting out? That definitely looks like something burning up coming into our atmosphere. And it kind of has like a peace sign or something in the middle. Or a devil's pitchfork.
Whoa! Holy shit, this is new. Whoa! I never seen something like this before.
There's also a lot of people who have been seeing this disc-shaped object just kind of hovering in the sky during broad daylight. I've already put like 1 or 2 recordings of that in compilation videos. I'll put one like right here and right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But someone else captured one and it's not illuminated. It's just dark, but it's in one spot. Take a look.
Ah, il a changé de place. Ah, je t'ai retrouvé. C'est pas un extraterrestre, ça? Wallah, ça existe, les extraterrestres. Voilà, il n'y a pas de IA. C'est pas de IA. Ah, la maman, elle est là. Et il est où? Il est où?
So that's good. He zoomed out, showed his hand to show that it's not AI. This is something that he's actually filming. And there it is again.
Il a même la lumière. Attends, il est là. À la de loin, je vois la lumière. Hein. On voit pas sur la vidéo, mais là devant moi en face, on voit la lumière. Voilà.
And then you have the president coming out and talking about UFO disclosure as well.
As you remember, I recently directed the Secretary of War to begin releasing government files relating to UFOs and unexplained aerial phenomena. So I'm pleased to report today, I thought I'd save it for this crowd, that this process is well underway and we found many very interesting documents, I must say. It's something that really captivates the mind.
And all of this has been happening while multiple scientists who have been doing research on anti-gravity and nuclear stuff like that have either gone missing or ended up unalived.
There are now 10 American scientists who have either gone missing or died since mid-2024. They all reportedly had access to classified nuclear or aerospace material. Is anybody investigating this to see if these things are connected?
There is a lot of buzz going around this right now in the UFO community.
11th case included among the recent deaths and disappearances.
And there are a ton of people talking about this online, pretty much everyone.
Just before her death in 2022, Amy Eskridge had announced plans to present her groundbreaking work in anti-gravity technology.
We discovered anti-gravity, and it's like the worst thing that ever happened to us in our entire lives. It's like a fucking curse. It's horrible. Like, we discovered anti-gravity and our lives went to shit and people started sabotaging us, and it's a harassment, threat.
And the craziest thing to me about this is that she was documented on video saying that she would never unalive herself, and then when she was found, that's exactly what they're claiming happened. Apparently all of these scientists had some kind of connection and they've worked on similar projects when it comes to anti-gravity. People are still trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Oh, and the orbs that people have been capturing in the sky, if you're one of those people who have been seeing these orbs, I've definitely seen them myself, but they're getting weirder and weirder and people are uploading all sorts of footage. Take a look.
Here's a big one coming. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Gorgeous.
So apparently there's a lot of people that believe talking to these orbs is like talking to spiritual beings and that you can communicate with them.
You are so cool.
Focusing on it.
You are so cool. Dude, give me one more big flash. You are the dude.
Thank you.
Come on, one more,
Yes.
man. You are like a...
Yes, amazing. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
One
thank
more.
you.
Yeah, a lot of people take this very, very seriously right now.
You're the noise it makes. They'll make a plane noise if they want. Gorgeous. It's blocking out the shape of it, probably because it's coming closer to me. It doesn't want me to see it up close, so it's kind of like...
That does not look like an airplane. That thing looks like a mushroom. A glowing jellyfish. I don't know. It looks like a chef's hat glowing in the sky. What does that thing look like to you? It looks like a chef's hat or something to me. Like in a Mario Brothers, like 8-bit game or some shit. I don't know.
cloaking itself. And they do want us to see them, but I don't think that up close. Or maybe this is just how it wants to appear right now.
And there's a bunch of new footage of people capturing unexplained sightings in the sky from around the world.
¡Ay, qué bonito! ¿Estás jugando a la pelota?
First of all, props to the soccer players who do not give a f that it is raining out. They are still getting it in, and that right there is dedication. But if we look at this sighting that this person captured, at first it appeared as if these objects were in a triangular formation, and then they started to separate and kind of go their own separate ways. Some people thought maybe this was just skydivers with flares. Other people thought maybe these were military flares, but I didn't see any smoke trails behind them. Let me know what you guys think that these could have been. And then Christmas Day in Brazil 2025, a woman captured this. Now, is it just me, or does that oddly resemble that UAP flyby a pilot captured a while back? And this was actually documented to be one of the clearest UFO sightings captured by a pilot while flying, but these actually do look like they could be the same type of object. And have you seen what this guy captured while he was driving out in a field? It looks totally strange, and there might be an explanation for it, but take a look at this. So at first, a lot of people said that's a UFO. It's gotta be, right? Is that a downed UFO or something? It looks metallic. Obviously, it looks like a saucer of some sort, but keep watching. It's only at the end that you could see a strange shape in this. Many people said it's probably a tarp or something that was over a retention pond, getting air underneath it, and that seems pretty logical when I look back at this. But there's also other people saying, well, are you sure there's not something hiding under it? Which is a valid question, especially in today's times. So now I'm going to show you guys a couple clips that are super creepy and authentic looking. There's a lot of people online that say that these look absolutely legit, and I do my best to make sure that I try to get you guys the clips that don't look like they're AI generated. Take a look and let me know what you think. This was captured over Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. Now, I don't know if they added any kind of filter to this or anything, but it looks like it has a blue hue to it, and you could totally see these lights just rotating around it, and it's staying in one place. A lot of users in the comments on this video said that this is one of the clearest and best UFO sightings that they've ever seen. There's other people that say they've been studying UFOs for 30 years, and this one looks authentic. What do you guys think? And then there's this other video that I uploaded recently in a compilation, but I found another version of the video, and this is supposed to be like the raw, unedited clip of the entire video. It's super strange. I'm going to show you guys right now. So he sees the object here while he's still in his car. So you could hear that he unbuckled his seatbelt and he got out of the car, but this is the part that I really want you to pay close attention to, because if you look closely, you can see this green plasma or energy or something coming down from the object that's up in the sky. And if you listen closely, you can hear a strange frequency or something coming from the air as soon as he gets out of the car. You could hear the car engine running, but you can also hear something strange in the background. Listen closely. And look at that. Look how weird that green light looks coming down from this object. And you could even see the green like particle beam touching the top of the car. Absolutely insane. And then it just starts taking off, going straight up. And apparently this was all filmed in Sweetwater Creek, October 27th, 2013, but this video has just started getting out on the internet and people are spreading it like wildfire. And with all these files about to be released by the government, there's new footage popping up from whistleblowers like this one that was on a podcast recently with Jeremy Corbell. This is actually really cool. Watch this.
Thanks for letting us show this, by the way.
Yeah, of course. It's public. It's in the wild.
All right, Josh, let's roll this baby.
So that's the little dot on the left. And they're starting to track.
What's it? Pause it. What's in the background there? What are we looking at? Those clouds? What is that?
No, so
landmass?
that's ground, and
Okay.
it's a deserted kind of desert area over Syria. But the drone, which was a Reaper drone, is filming it hovering over the border of Jordan, across the border into Syria.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's just changing focal lengths or whatever. And it's like, okay, we're now having a target. You see that rate G.
So mind you, this is the government footage that they're reviewing right now. And this is a government craft that has locked onto a UAP, which is apparently over some kind of border, but keep watching.
It's trying to lock it.
Yeah.
Point. There's got point. So now it's got, okay, we've got a pretty good lock. And then we see it go, doom. You'll see our point. That means we have weapons grade lock. Then it kind of lost it again.
Yeah.
Now here's the other piece of footage. Same thing. Point. It's starting to target it. And then it'll lock it. Watch this. Boom. Our point. Weapons grade lock. We can hit that with Hellfire missile.
This is crazy.
Perfect lock. And it's like it notices that it's locked.
Right.
And you'll see the shape when we zoom in. It has no wings, no tail, no rotors, no exhaust. It looks like a fucking mushroom. A flying fucking
What
saucer.
the
Yeah, that's the actual shape.
that, man?
Now watch what it...
Did you hear that? He just said it looks like a mushroom. That's what I literally thought when I saw the last orb that was up in the sky floating around. But watch what this thing does.
It'll go up to the left and it loses lock and shoots to the right real quick. Watch this. Up to the left in a second. And watch. Bam! Instantaneous acceleration. And it goes, what the fuck? And he pans out. He's like, where the fuck did it go?
So it didn't really look that impressive at that speed, but what they're about to do is they're gonna slow it down. And when you see this thing slowed down to like 5%, you'll be able to understand how insane this craft actually just moved.
And now the government did this. Those are their words. 50% speed, because they're like trying to analyze this thing. And it goes up and to the left. And the camera, you can see the consistency of the ground doesn't change. The consistency of the ground.
Right.
So that's how you know it shot off.
If you don't know what he's talking about, if you look at this footage right here, this is the ground moving because this object is moving so fast. So the military tracking has locked onto this thing and it's moving at a consistent speed. So you'll see this ground right here passing by it, and just keep watching. This one's crazy.
And that's how you know the consistency of the ground, no camera change, and then the operator,
Look at that thing.
Boom.
So that was at 5% speed. This footage is slowed down so much, and you can barely see this thing zip out of frame. Just let that sink in for a second. And there's a reason that I saved this video for one of the last. Now, if you're still here in this video right now, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for sticking around. I want to share with you guys a personal experience that I had just a few days ago. Here we go. So April 16th, 2026, approximately 10:30 p.m., I began noticing orbs appearing out of nowhere. You got a plane coming in at the top left. But those objects right there in the middle of the screen, those are not airplanes. One of them just started blinking red. Holy, that thing lit up bright. And I filmed these orbs for about 25 to 30 minutes. Look at them. They're all appearing. Look at this shit. Unsure of what they were, I checked the compass on my phone to figure out the approximate direction that they were in, and then I checked the flight radar. Now, I did all of this while screen recording on my phone so that I would have proof if there's anything weird going on. What I noticed was there was not many airplanes in the direction that I was seeing these orbs lighting up, and then this is where things get really weird. Shortly after, I noticed a helicopter doing a search in the same area that I saw all those orbs. I'd say I saw about maybe 50 to 60 orbs lighting up in the sky. So I clicked on the helicopter to see what it was, and it was the United States Air Force, looking for something in the direction that I was seeing these orbs in. And that Air Force helicopter was named Jolly 22, and it seemed to be searching the entrance to St. John's River and multiple locations of St. John's River. It was searching for something. It could have been a rescue mission, it could have been a test mission. Okay, cool, right? Then a second military helicopter appeared on the radar pretty much out of nowhere. So it just turned on its signal like right next to St. John's River, and then both helicopters flew side by side in one direction, and I was trying to figure out where they were heading. Now this is where it gets weird. They were heading towards a US Space Force base. I did not know that there was a Space Force base pretty close in proximity to where I live. And that is the same direction that I was seeing all these orbs in the sky. I captured a few of them pretty good. I zoomed in as much as I could, and the only way that I could describe it is almost like a plasma type material. And then there was also these black dots that kept appearing. They would whip into frame and out of frame super, super fast. I could only see it if I slow it down like to the millisecond. But then check this out. As the two helicopters were approaching the base, I was looking at it, I was screen recording it on my phone, and one of them suddenly disappeared. Just vanished. Like halfway to the military base. So it appeared it was only there for like 2 minutes, and then it turned off its signal again. So these helicopters were side by side going to the Space Force base, and then one of them turned its tracking off before they arrived. And they also appeared to take off out of nowhere. Pay attention close because this part matters. Oh, the other one's moving. Look. Did you see that? It was super fast. At first, I thought that maybe that was just a reflection of light or something, because, you know, sometimes when you're panning the camera around at nighttime, you can catch a reflection of like a street light or something like that. It wasn't. Take a look at it slowed down. It clearly comes down from up in the sky, makes a sharp turn, and then almost flashes and disappears. Explain that. So what exactly is going on with all this UFO disclosure and anti-gravity stuff? Is it possible that maybe we do have anti-gravity here in the US and it's making us a target to other countries? Is it possible that other countries are trying to get these scientists as spies? Maybe they're taking them so that they could build stuff over in their country? And do you think that the government is actually going to start releasing these files and footage? Let me know down below.